Go live. There you go. Let's see. Ayan. Ana. Go live. Okay. Let's go here. Let me see. Got it. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Hello, people in the house. Let's see. Let's see. People in the house. Okay. Let's go. What's this? One, two. Hello. How do you do? Okay. Ayan. Para makita yung mukha natin. Hindi pa rin. Ayan. Makita yung mukha natin, di ba? Char. Ayan. Mga vlog, yeah. Mga vlog, yeah. Mga vlog. Mga vlog. Vlog, yeah. Alright, so welcome mga people sa aking vlog. So it seems like hindi kayo makita akong noon. But again, naka-live ko karon, it's because I feel like it. Char. Parenting of love and magic. Oh no. Alright, so I'm just trying to get into this account real quick. Because did siya. Siya. Number 3. Okay, anyway. I'm I'm gonna just talk about parenting with love and logic. This is one of the few books that I have been trying to um, read. So this book has been given to me. I don't know if she really did give it to me, but this book was shared to me by my sister-in-law. This is Parenting with Love and Logic. So this is really a good book, which it will tell us about um, good parenting with love and logic. So I have read some part of it, but I'm trying to, um, you know, read this book so I can get some techniques on how to raise my children. So you know that I have three children, so it's very impossible for me to raise three children um, without, you know, without a knowledge of how to raise them. So kailangan talaga na matuto. So, well, let me go to the table of contents and see if what are the best um, what are the best topic we can talk about. So I am choosing today about how to talk to a child, number page 69. I am choosing this topic. It's because sometimes it's really hard for me to talk to my kids because I have a 4-year-old son and then almost 3 years old. So they have their different level. So I can't just talk to them, in general. I can talk to them, but there are also times where I need to talk to them specifically to their according to their age. So I'm gonna talk about how to talk to a child. So page number 69. So let's go to 69 and see if it helps us. How to talk to a child. Diba? So, how to talk to a child. So again, it says here that for many parents, setting limits means issuing commands and backing up those limits with more commands spiced with sternness and anger. So they figure every time they say something to their kids, they're setting limits, and the louder their voice gets, and the more often they repeat it, the firmer the limits become. They may get results with their orders, but they're setting their kids up for a fight against them and doing them a great disservice at the same time. You've probably noticed that there's something different in how love and logic parents talk to kids. We're always asking questions, we're always offering choices. We don't tell our kids what to do, but we put the burden of decision making on their shoulders. As they grow older, we don't tell them what the limits are. We establish limits by offering choices. So I really like this. It's because um on based on my own experience, no, um when I want something my kids when I want my kids to do something, um I'm sitting the environment a little bit negative for them. Usahay man good kanang kung naatay order sa atong mga anak, ato ang ibalik-balik ang ato ang order nila. Balik-balik na to, balik-balik. And then paulit-ulit po. So it says here is that they're setting limits, and the louder their voice gets and the more often they repeat it, the firmer the limits become. So when we ask our kids to clean up their mess, clean up their toys. Hi, sis. Hi, sis. I'm talking about the parenting. Parenting with love and logic. Super shout out. Hi, sis. Welcome to my live stream. Quincy TV. Hi, sis. Welcome and good morning, sis. Paminaw lang da, sis, ah. Nice yan, sis. Yes, it is. So, this one talks about how to talk to a child. So, sometimes, di natin alam how to deal with our kids. So, we wanted our voice louder, and then we repeat our words for them to get, to get scared of our command na, oh, ikaw ha, kailangan na, di ba, you clean up your toys, you put this in the garbage, you don't, you know, don't make a mess. Ganyan po ako minsan. Hindi po minsan, madalas. And then, they may get results with their orders. May mga bata na gagawin yung mga orders natin sa kanila, or may mga yung mga anak natin ginagawa nila yung orders natin sa kanila, nalinisin ito, but then we are setting yung environment natin sa bahay na yung mga anak natin makikipag-away sa atin. Bakit? Dahil we ask them something na pinaano ba yung boses natin. So, when we talk to our kids, kailangan pala na we give them choices. Like for example, so like for example, you guys go to the playground. So, do you think it's nice to go outside the house without cleaning our mess? Is it nice to do that? Or do you think it would be a lot nicer if we go out and play at the playground, but then first we need to clean our mess? So there are choices. There are choices na ibibigay natin sa mga anak natin. Hindi yung gusto lang natin, yun lang yung masusunod. So at that, we're setting the environment na calm lang tayo mga nanay at calm lang din yung mga anak natin. But then again, don't forget that if they don't do that, of course, there's consequences. Yung consequence is, minsan sa mga anak ko, I don't give them candy. But if they do, I give them choices. And then if they do that, I give them reward. Like a small candy or one chocolate, para alam nila kung ano yung mga choices nila at ano din yung kailangan na gagawin nila. So that hindi tayo masyadong stress pag nasa bahay tayo. Iwasan po natin maging stress. Dapat happy-happy lang. So, sabi dito, you've probably noticed that there's something different in how love and logic parents talk to kids. We're always asking questions. Like, for example, if they cry. Di ba minsan, pag sobrang ingay yung mga bata, nag-iiyakan, iyak dito, happy lang tayo dapat sis. Yes, tama sis. Happy lang dapat, pero minsan kasi din sis, hindi natin alam yung, kahit tayo mga nanay sis, hindi natin alam paano i-control din yung feelings natin. Lalong-lalo na pag yung isa, umiiyak, umiiyak. Ito din, maiisa pa, umiiyak. Minsan hindi natin alam kung ano na yung uunahin. Pero, sabi dito, if one kid, umiiyak daw siya, dapat we need to learn how to ask question. Kasi minsan tayo, lalo na tayo mga Pilipino na nanay, o naman po, what? Ano na naman? Ganyan agad. But it is always nice to ask questions. So like, what happened? Did you guys fight? Is there anything we can do so you guys don't fight? If you calm down, maybe we can talk about this. Or kung hindi niya talaga kayang mag-calm down, okay, then give him options or choices like, okay, you can go to your room and then we can talk when you are calm down. We can talk when you are okay na, and then get out from your room and then we can talk about this. So this is really good because we try this at home, at our home, at saka yung mga anak namin, hindi man nila nagigets agad, but we try to um, impose this sa bahay namin. At saka, ano naman talaga din, nag-work. Sige. Sabi dito, we don't tell our kids what to do, but we put the burden of decision making on their shoulders. As they grow older, we don't tell them what the limits are. We establish limits by offering choices. So next time, like for example, nag-offer ka na ng choices, di ba? O sige, anong gawin natin? Una, pupunta ba tayo sa playground? Bibilhin ba natin to? Ano yung mas maganda? Bibilhin ba natin yung toys mo? Or pupunta tayo sa playground? May mga choices sila para alam nila yung limits nila. Kasi kung bigay lang tayo ng bigay, like for example, I want this dress, I want this toys, I want this. No, I mean, you can do that, pero hindi rin maganda. So, kailangan na may choices. So, pupunta tayo sa playground, or kakain tayo, or maglinis tayo, which one? And then, bigyan nyo siya ng the best na mga options, and see for himself sa mga anak natin kung saan yung pinakamagandang saan at alin yung pinakamagandang gawin, yun yung gagawin natin. So at least yung burden of choices hindi lang sa iyo, pero meron ding sa mga anak mo. Give them choices calmly, and let them choose what's the best for them to do. 'Di ba? At saka like for example, sa mga toys, the other day pumunta kami sa store. Naghahanap kami ng generator, but then again uh, we pass by sa mga toy section. So sometimes, like for example, at their early age, tinuturuan namin yung mga anak namin na we can't buy toys today. Maybe next time when we have enough savings. Tapos I'm so surprised that yung isang anak ko, yung eldest, si Israel, he would say, noon talaga tantrum talaga yan pag sabihin na we can't buy that. Pero ngayon, he understand na we don't have the money to buy that, but maybe. So, dapat gagamitin natin yung word ng but maybe. But maybe next time when we save enough money, or maybe sabihin natin, but maybe when you clean up your toys, then we can we can buy your toys next time. Or but maybe when you help mommy, or when you help being a good kid today, then we can get you something. So yan talaga, dapat before we give something to our kids, dapat na may gagawin sila, to train them na may gagawin sila before they get that thing, the toy. So, it works for my first child, si Israel. Si Luke, yung second child ko naman, well, it works for him, but nagigets niya na pag sinabi na it's expensive, alam na niya na pag expensive, hindi namin siya kukunin. So, like for example, sa toys din, may Paw Patrol, or Blippi. Pag nakita namin na sobrang high yung prices din, so bigyan namin siya ng options. Like for example, nagtantrum siya, I want this, pero sobrang expensive yung toy. So bigyan namin siya ng another option na naman. How about this, yung motor bicycle? How about this, another, yung bola or ball? So give them the opportunity to choose for themselves. Kumbaga, hindi lang tayo yung parents yung dapat na mag-choose para sa kanila. Yan. So, that's how it works, mga sisi. Diba? So, next is so, next natin is hanapin ko ha. Itong why choices work. So, di ba? Why choices work. Bakit bigyan natin sila ng choices, yung mga anak natin? It works. 'Di ba pag mas marami kang choices, mas marami kang option, 'di ba? So sabi dito, one reason choices work is that they create situation in which children are forced to think. So, pag yung mga anak nyo po, meron silang choices, meaning to say may options din sila. You are giving them opportunity not just to choose something, but you are giving them opportunity to think. 'Di ba? Nagiging smart sila to think. To think kung ano yung kailangan nilang gawin. And which is the best, which is the better, and which is good. And then, kids are given options to ponder, courses of action to choose. They must decide. Yun po yun. Second, choices provide opportunities to make children to make mistakes and learn from the consequences. So, let's see. May nice yan. Inday Guapa. Thumbs up. Hi, sis. Naday si Inday Guapa diri. Sis, naday ka diri, sis. Thank you, sis. Inday Guapa. Inday Guapa. I'm trying. Kadit lang dyan, Inday Guapa, ha? Kaya ang ako bitong Vana, kaya wala lang gihapon. Yung VPN man yung akong Vana, yung wa man yun siya, wala yun siya, wala yun siya. Ano kani? Ano yun kani akong Vana, Sige, open siguro na ako pag-oya, kuan. Nga naman niya akong Vana. Gamit na akong account sa akong Vana karon, pero dili niya ma-free ang akong YouTube. Anyway, Inday Guapa. Charot. I'm talking about parenting with love and logic. So, padayon kita, Inday Guapa. Shout out sa imo ha, Inday Guapa. Sis, thank you so much for coming to my live stream. Hi, McQueen. Unya daw, bi, kani, padayon kita. Hi, mga sisi. Ingon diri, Kids are given options to ponder, courses of action to choose. 'Di ba? Hello, hi. Hi sis. Welcome kayo choosing happiness. So mag-talk ta about parenting. So niingon diri, kids are given options to ponder, courses of action to choose. They must decide. 'Di ba? Kids should decide. Usahay man good pag kita mga Filipino moms, we would say, yan na kasi, 'di ba? Murag kay buot-buot man ka, buot-buot man ka sa imong desisyon, wala ka nagkuan, wa ka nagpatuon nako, buot-buot ka. Well, it's nice to follow ang atong mga parents, but it's also nice gabi na diha dili oy kuan dire kanang buntag ay dili buntag hapon. It's 1:34 sa hapon. Unya dayon mo na di ba atong mga mama kay magbuot-buot man ka sa imong mga desisyon. Usahay kung magbuot-buot ta sa tong mga desisyon, dinha ta mag-learn, di ba? Diha ta mag-learn. Ako daghan na kay kog mga desisyon nga ako ra gabuot-buot sa akong kaugalingon, and I learned from them. As in jud, dili lang jud kanang dagma. Dili lang jud na dagma or na damag ko sa ko mga desisyon. Pero kana jung balintong jud nga grabe jud nga pagkabalintong sa akong mga desisyon nga magbuot-buot man lagi. But I learn from them. Og mao na siya ang lesson. So ingon sa book, they must decide. Second, choices provide opportunities for children to make mistakes and learn from their consequences. Tinuod yun na siya. Nga maka-learn, dapat mag-learn sila of consequences. With every wrong choice the children make, the punishment comes not from us, but from the world around them. Then children don't get angry at us, they get angry at themselves. Diba? So, usahay man good, like for example, kita mga parents, we as parents, we would say, okay, go ahead, do it. Okay lang. Do what makes your heart say. which is true. But then again, we are teaching them that whatever course or whatever path or whatever decision they made, kung if it's wrong, by the end of the day, if the decision that they made is wrong, at least they get the chance to get angry at themselves and stop blaming us parents kung bakit nagkaganon ang result ng decision nila. So we should also try to give them the chance to choose for themselves and choose for you know for because every choices has its reward or punishment. Kung maganda lang yung mga choices mo, pinag-isipan mo, then maganda yung reward. Pero pag hindi mo pinag-isipan, syempre may consequences din yun. 'Di ba? Another reason choices work is because they help us avoid getting into control battles with our children. So, 'di ba? Pag napansin nyo, pag marami tayong binibigay na mga mga choices or mga commands sa mga anak natin, mas maraming mga magulang na pangit yung relationship nila sa anak. Ay, hindi naman pangit, parang ano ba, parang toxic minsan kasi pag marami tayong binibigay na mga command sa ating mga anak. Dapat kasi binibigyan natin sila ng choices para hindi tayo nakikipag-away sa ating mga anak. So at least, you don't have, as a parent, wala tayong masyadong burden when it comes to that. When we give them choices, yung burden, nasa sa kanila na rin. And then, when it happens, at least, di ba, at least, they don't blame us all the time as parents. But then, we are there to help them, help them with their choices. We are here to help them what to choose. Alright. So, sabi dito, finally, choices provide our children with opportunities to hear that we trust their thinking abilities, thus building their self-confidence and the relationship between us and them. So, yun pala yung mahalaga. So, sabi dito that when we give our children choices and opportunities to think, meaning to say that we trust their abilities to think. You know what? Oh my gosh. I still remember, this is based on my personal experience. No? I love my father. I love my papa. But there are so many times, ang papa ko kasi para siyang alpha. Alpha na, bulanon akong papa. Nya, mura siya og alpha, iyahang kuan. Si, iyahang character sa akong papa, alpha, kana bitawng, gitawag nato nga, kanang dominant siya ba sa mga unya moingon akong papa usahay dili man sa pagpakuan sa akong papa nga I hate my dad. No, I don't hate my dad. I really 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 love my papa, but naa jud siya sa una mga gagmay pa mi ignon niya ako manghod nga bugok jud mo, bugok jud ka, bugok ka jud nimo, di ka kasabot simple ra kay ako ang kuan, simple ra ka akong stress nimo, di ka kasabot muana ako yung papa. Unya, di na ako siya, murag, di na ako siya gakagets kay, paingon ako sa college, nahuman ako sa akong college, na nakatrabaho na ako, nagbinyo na ako, usahay makadungog pa man gud gihapon ko siya nga magkuan, nga magsulti o ganana. So, gignan ako siya, anak ko sa iya nga pa. Kabalo ka, usahay, di lang jud usahay kanang makaguba ka og relasyon tungod sa imuhang pagkadominante. Dili sa tanang panahon nga pwede na nimo inaanaon na nimo ako mga manghod. Kay napaman ko'y duha ka manghod. So gignan ako siya nga dili pwede nga inanaon nimo ako mga manghod kay kuan man na sila pa, mga tao man na. Nya di ko mutuo nga di na sila kasabot. Kasabot na sila. Pero dili sa tanang panahon nga kung unsang naa sa imong utok o unsa imong isulti, mao say matuman. Kay ngano, mag-expect pod ka sa uban na kung mga igsuon nga buhaton ang mga butang nga nasa imong utok. Di biya mi kabasa sa imong utok, no? Di ta kabasa sa tong utok sa uban tao. Muna nga gignan ako siya nga kanang ayaw gamita ang word nga bugok or bobo. Eh, gawas nga kuha na siya ang self-esteem sa tao, no? Gawas nga maka-lower na siya sa self-esteem sa imuhang anak, nya dili sad ka nimo gipakita ang trust nimo sa iyaha nga kabalo siya. Muna nga hate na ako mga tao nga moingon og jogoks. Jogoks sa mga ubang tao. Dili ba tayo na no? Dili ta mag-inana ko will never know. The world is round and karma is a bitch. You know, I'm not saying that makarmahan ng taong papa, but he learned from it. He learned from it nga gadagko na mi yung mga anak. Syempre 7 good may kabuok. Gadagko na mi yung mga anak. No, makabantay na good mi pero it's not good nga kuan. Usahay kita mga parents, we as parents, we also need to humble ourselves and learn from our kids and our children. 'Di ba? So dili lang hindi po yung kung ano lang yung gusto natin yun yung masusunod. Dapat din na we need to learn how to listen to our kids and give them opportunities to trust in their thinking. 'Di ba? And then sabi dito, dealing with choices and being held responsible for their decisions prepare youngsters for the lifetime of decision making that awaits them in adulthood. However, parents should offer choices only when they are willing to ensure that their children are forced to live with the consequences. I really like this to prepare youngsters for the lifetime of decision. Why? Kasi po, alam naman natin yung mga batang 90s. Yung mga batang 90s noon, di ba? Just come to think of it. Mas marami tayong mas resilient tayo sa mga challenges natin and trials natin. Bakit? Kasi noon wala namang laptop eh. Kasi noon, before, wala din namang mga cellphoners. Diba? Kahit saan-saan lang tayo. Saan-saan lang tayo gumagala. Sa sapa, pumupunta tayo sa may maraming kayamituhan, mga sa Sugarland, sa tawag dito, tubuhan, maisan. Diba? At saka, uuwi tayo sa hapon. Most likely, gumagala ako noon, starting 11 or sometimes 12. Hanggang, maghapon na yun, nasa maisan kami, o nasa sapa kami, naghahanap kami ng bayabas, mga ganon. Uuwi kami, yung mga nanay namin noon, nanay at tatay namin, mama at papa, wala silang pakialam. Wala silang pakialam dahil alam nila, yung mga anak nila, babalik din sila mamayang hapon. Tayo, na ngayon, nakikita natin sila, halos araw-araw, may cellphone na, may laptop na, mas pa tayo, hindi pa tayo kampante sa mga pinagagawa nila. Diba? Diba? Mga kasesi. So, alright. So, next natin po mga kasisi is picking fights and losing battles. Picking fights and losing battles. Kayo po ba mga sisi, sometimes gusto nyo na palagi kayo ang nananalo? Dahil kayo ang kayo ang nanay? Minsan ba you feel that because you're the nanay, kailangan na sunod talaga yung mga anak nyo? Dahil ako, ganyan din yung feeling ko. Ganyan yung feeling ko. That's why I have this book. Para malaman ko anong gagawin. Anyway, dito tayo. Maganda to yung book na to eh. Sabi dito, are some kids born stubborn? May mga kids din talaga na they're born stubborn. But the question is, are they really stubborn? Or we just really don't know how to handle these kids, mga anak natin? Or they do become that way as a result of the way they are raised? Or tayo mga sisi, may mga tao ba na nag-judge the way how we raise our kids? Or yung mga parents or in-laws natin, minsan ba pinagsasabihan tayo na it's because that's how you raise your kids. Dahil ganyan yung pinalaki yung mga anak nyo. Walang mga hiya. 'Di ba? Bastos, walang modo. Parang ganon. I experienced that myself. Hindi lang sa my own family, but people around me. As in talaga. And sometimes it's so frustrating. One day, I was so frustrated because my kids were shouting at me. Shouting at me. So, anong pinaggagawa ko? Kumot-kumot sa Bisaya pa yan. Kumot-kumot na ako ang ilahang mga braso tungod sa akong kasuko. Akong ipang kumot. Inana ang gibuhat, pero dili jud siya maayo, no? Dili siya maayo nga atong inanaon atong mga anak. So, ingon dire, well, the answer is yes. Kung stubborn imong mga anak, it's because on how you raise them. And the answer is yes. Kung stubborn sila, it's because how you raise them. And the answer is yes. Prangka kay ni nga libro ha. Prangka kay ni. Ouch. Some children are conditioned of inborn temperament, are less cooperative, and more prone to resisting being told what to do. Pero naadjud gihapon na siya. Some children, mga kasisi, it's like they're inborn na kanang kuan ba na temper. Ang ilang mga temper naan na siya daan sa paggawas pa nila or pag-anak nimo sa ilaha. But you can also, there are also special techniques, but those are deeper na ha. Though, we also have special techniques on how to handle them. Gitawag na siya nga session, na yung mga session para parent-child nga session kung unsaon pag-control nila. But, dili rata sa kanang kuan, mga kaya pa nato i-discuss. Char! Ako yung teacher karon. Ay, nako. Anyway, ingon diri, and some kids, as a result of how they are raised, become more and more defiant and stubborn as they grow older. Bitaw, no? O sahay, bitaw. Minsan talaga, I would talk to my husband. And ask my husband like, is there something wrong with me? Am I a bad man? I always ask myself and my husband about that. Am I a bad man? Kasi yung mga anak ko minsan si Israel is growing. He's 4 years old and he would tell me, no, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to listen to you. Get out of my room. And sometimes, when he starts doing that to me, hindi na ako nakikipag-away. I'll just walk away. I don't want to correct him diyan agad-agad na masama yung loob niya na nag-aaway kami. Hindi gwapa na pa dyan siya. 'Di ba? So, when Israel starts yelling at me and telling me na, I don't want to talk to you. Get out of my room. You know? I don't want to listen to you. Ganyan talaga. So, I walk away. And then, I want to calm myself when it happens. I want to calm myself. Kasi minsan pag hindi ko na kaya, may mga times talaga na kukuha ako ng stick. And I would slap my kids. To be honest. Not slap on their face, but I will give them a little, whip sa butt nila or sa kanilang mga legs. But it's not a whip because I'm mad, but it's because they're trying to do something na ayaw ko. But it's not good. But anyway, yeah. So as a result, stubborn sila when they grow older. That's why when I told you guys earlier na kailangan we need to know and give them choices kung give them choices kung ano yung mas makakaganda sa kanila. Hayaan natin sila na gumawa para sa sarili nila, 'di ba? So the question is, doon na tayo sa question. Is there a way we can get better cooperation from our kids regardless of how strong-willed they were born? To tell you, this is not just me alone. Alam ko, meron din sa inyo mga sisi na Kahit anong gawin nyo, kahit anong sabihin nyo, ayaw makipag-cooperate ng mga anak nyo sa inyo. Kahit ano pang sabihin, okay, tatapon ko na itong mga toys nyo ng ganyan-ganyan. O sige na, tawag dito. Hindi ko kayo bibigyan ng baon. Hindi ko ihatid. Bala kayo, wala kayong makain mamaya. Magluto kayo sa sarili nyo. Linisan nyo yung bahay. Ganon. I'm pretty sure hindi lang ako gumagawa. I'm pretty sure na some of you do this at home. But if you're not doing it, I'm really proud of you. But then again, is there a way? Is there a way that we can... Oo, ganyan tayo, sis. Yes, sis. Totoo yan. Totoo yan. Minsan nga, sinasabihan ko din asawa ko, o bakit? Yaya mo ako? O, ginaganon ko yung asawa ko. Yaya mo ba ako? Ay, pasensya na, hindi mo ako yaya. Gumaganon din talaga. Sorry, yaya ha. Maraming ginawa yung yaya. Gumaganon talaga ako minsan, sis. 'Di ba? But, is there any way na makaka-cooperate sila sa atin? Yun yung question eh. 'Di ba? So, sabi dito, yes. Meron ding paraan na makapag-cooperate sila sa atin. Sabi dito, there is a way. A small change in the way we talk can result in much better cooperation, fewer fights, fewer temper tantrums, less need for disciplinary action, less hate, and more loving relationship. Alam, grabe talaga. I really like this. Oy, naku, grabe. I have chills. Alam niyo, sis, I'm a strong woman. I'm very strong, resilient. Siguro sa lahat ng mga pinagdaanan ko, I'm really, really strong. I can tell to myself. Hindi lang siguro ako, pati rin kayo. You can tell that to yourself. But sometimes, I yell at my kids. I won't deny it. I'm just really being true to myself. I yell at my kids at times pag sobra na. Pero sabi dito, a small change, the way we talk, the way we respond to our kids, yan pala yung paraan para mag-cooperate yung mga anak natin sa atin o sa mga gawaing bahay. You know what? Like for example, there was one time na nabasa ko talaga yung, may nabasa ako na isang bata, nabasag niya yung isang, I don't know if it's gamit sa kitchen or gamit ng nanay niya, nabasag niya. As in, sobrang mahal, basag na basag. Yung bata, gawain ng bata. So, sobrang takot niya talaga, umiiyak siya sa takot niya. So, here comes the mommy. Nakita niya na basag yung gamit. So, instead, napagalitan ng mommy yung bata, the mommy hugged her kid, they went outside. Hi, Tala Champoy. Kinsa man si Tala Champoy? Hi, Tala Champoy. Welcome to my live stream. Shout out to you, Tala Champoy. Hello, host, new here. Hi, Tala. Welcome to my live stream. Taga saan ka, Tala? Mga sis, i-welcome natin si Tala Champoy. Tala Champoy, are you from New Zealand? Oh, you're from Iraq. Hi, Tala Champoy, Iraq. Don't worry. Shout out kita, tapos padikitan kita sa aking mga friends. Okay, wait ka lang dyan. Maghahako tayo mamaya. Si Inday Guapa, and I think my friend, and my another team here, and a friend, si McQuincy TV, they are here. So, relax ka lang dyan, Sisi. Magkakaroon tayo ng mga tamsakan mamaya at itamsak din kita. Hi, Tala Champoy! Pwede ko ba magbaba ng link? So, I think you can baba yung link ng YouTube channel mo, but not as the link of your video. Yung link ng YouTube channel mo, pwede mong ibaba. That's okay? Para puntahan namin yung bahay mo. Yung channel mo, yung channel mo. But not your video. Kasi I think sure, sige Maya. It's because I think, hindi naman, I'm not sure kung pinagbabawal siya, pero I think na mas safe. Sasabihin ko na lang yon, mas safe. Mas safe yun. Tala Champoy, welcome to the house. Inday Guapa, meron po tayong bagong pasok, si Tala Champoy, taga Iraq po siya. So, sinabi ko sa kanya na pwede niyang ibaba ang kanyang channel link para puntahan namin ang iyong channel, tapos didikit na namin siya. Ganon. Didikit na namin siya. So, chill ka lang dyan, Tala Champoy. May mga kaibigan ako dito na nanonood. And we will get back to you later when everything's gonna be fine and okay. Punta na kita. Uy, Tala Champoy. Ayun, punta na daw. Si Inday Guapa sa'yo, Tala Champoy. Ayan. Oh, di ba? At least mamaya may mga ninja din ako, Tala Champoy, puntahan kita gamit ang mga ninja ko. Okay? So, relax ka lang diyan. Pwede mong ibaba ang Lolo channel mo, but I think para mas safe, Lolo channel na lang. 'Di ba? Puntahan din kita, Tala Champoy. Thank you mga sisi. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping her. Yeah. From Iraq. Hi, Tala Champoy. Welcome. So, again, sabi nga dito, tawag dito, magpatuloy po tayo. So, sabi dito, less need for disciplinary action, less hate, and more loving relationships. Sige po, balikan ko kayo agad. Alright, balikan daw tayo ni Tala Champoy, mga sisi. Anyway, so, ito mga sisi, the more that we are good with our communication to our kids, the more that we are good with our communication to people, when we think of the things before we say it, mas maganda yung relationship natin. So, yung relationship natin based on our communication. So, but it doesn't mean na dapat kailangan kang major or college graduate ka sa communication. But it just means that you really need to be careful with your words, and you be careful on how you interpret the message, and also how you express your feelings and your emotions, kumbaga, towards your children and towards the people around you. Kasi po, kung ano ka sa mga anak mo, if yan yung lagi mong pinapakita sa mga anak mo, na your order should be like parang lion, or 'di ba, leon sa Tagalog. So, yun din yung susundin ng mga anak nyo. Yun din yung yun din yung i-imitate yun. Mansion na si Tala Champo. Unsay mansion sis? Oh, ako na siyang mention, si Tala Champoy. Champoy man siguro to. Tala Champoy. Yes, I already mentioned her. Welcome. May dalawang palapag ang malaki ang gate niya. Oh, yes, malaki ang gate niya. Wow, Tala Champoy ha. Malaki ang gate mo pala. Wow, ang galing naman. Galing pa siyang Iraq. I mean, may harang na siya. Oh yes, may harang na siya. Thank you so much, Tala Champoy, for coming. At pretty sure we will support you with your harang. Don't worry. So, I'm just trying to, enjoy my live stream, Tala Champoy, by incorporating. Kasi minsan mahirap eh. Galing na ako sa Iraq, nagpaharang na ako sis. Nakaharang na daw si Inday Guapa. Tala Champoy. Nakaharang na daw siya, yan yung sabi niya. Kasi minsan mga sisi, ang hirap mag live stream nang wala kang kausap. So, you just really have to find a way to enjoy your live stream, something that's inspirational for you and for the people. Mga Bulaw Vlog, yeah, Choosing Happiness Vlog. Oh yes, in my vlog, my channel is Mga Bulaw Vlog, yeah. And then, some of the people are here. Shout out ko lang yung channel ni Choosing Happiness 08. You can also go to her channel. Magdikit-dikit ka doon. At ito sila yung mga pinaka one of the number one supporters ng aking bahay. Iniwanan ko ng hashtag and slash. Yan. Yan yung sabi ni Inday Guapa. And then of course, Mackenzie TV, she is also here. Tala Champoy, you can also go ahead and check her. We are small, alam mo na, small pa kami, yung mga bahay-bahay namin. At we're just trying to have fun, but not really I mean, we're into it, but hindi namin pinapatay yung sarili namin. Charot. We're just having fun, di ba? Miss Tala Champoy, bigay ko sa'yo si Choosing Happiness 08 after host. Yes, Choosing 08. Inday Guapa is also legit, and then Choosing Happiness 08 is also the main bahay. Ayun. Anyway, let's go ahead. So, sabi dito, great bosses and leaders rely on what we are about to talk about. Great teachers use this technique every day. Diba? Great teachers use this technique every day. Diba? So, again, let's go back to my story, yung nabasag ng bata yung gamit ng nanay niya. So what the mother did, she hugged her kid and let her kid come down. So it's a way of expressing your love to your kid, and that your kid matters to you than the things na nabasag. So it happens to me too, to Israel. I don't know, I can't remember anong nabasag niya, but he did something na sobrang galit talaga ako. But instead of, reprimanding my kids, Israel, of what he did, I hugged him and said that it's okay. So, meaning to say, what I'm trying to say, when your kids have poor choices, ayaw kong sinasabi na bad choice yung ginawa mo. Ayaw ko talaga yung ganyan. I would say poor choices. When our kids have poor choices, we don't let them down, But then, again, we talk to them and see to it that their life their life is way more important than the things na nabasag. And then, if nangyari yun, and they tend to be honest, like, I'm sorry, mommy, I messed up, I broke your important thing, instead of reprimanding them, but then you can appreciate na sinabi nila na, thank you, son, for telling me, and thank you that you are being honest. You are honest. Thank you that you told me. Thank you na sinabi mo sa akin yung totoo na ikaw yung nakabasag. At least, di ba, they can come down, and that's the way how you responded to the situation. They can better handle that situation in the future too, if mangyari ulit sa kanila or sa mga future grandkids niyo. Di ba? So, it's just the way of communication and expressing yourself calmly, and the way how you respond to certain situation. Okay? Hindi ko alam kung nakikita nyo ako ng bonggang-bongga, pero ganito na lang ako. Pero nakikita nyo. Char. Anyway, kaway-kaway din kayo dyan minsan ha, pag nakikinig lang kayo, okay lang. Alam ko na tayo mga nanay, we have a lot of things to do, hindi lang sa bahay, pero yung mga responsibility din natin. 'Di ba? Okay, so um let's go to to another thing. Um ito yung number gusto ko din, char. Gusto ko din tong isaksak sa utak ko, mga sisi. Itong hurting from the inside out. Hurting from the inside out. What does it mean? Diba? I'm so excited. Kasi tayo mga nanay, hanggang sa kaya natin, lalo hindi lang mga nanay ha, mga babae. Hanggang sa kaya natin, hindi natin pinapalabas yung sakit. Hanggang sa kaya natin yung galit, hindi natin pinapalabas yung galit. 'Di ba? Ganyan tayo eh. So, babasahin natin to ngayon and see to it what we can learn from it. 'Di ba? Lalong-lalo na pag nagsasakripisyo tayo sa, like for example, we are nasa abroad tayo, or ayan na yung anak ko, saglit lang. Alright, so anyway, balik tayo. So sabi dito, as we give our kids control, we remember that control can corrupt and absolute control can corrupt absolutely. Wow. Control can corrupt and absolute control can corrupt absolutely. I really like that. Diba? Learning how to handle power and control is essential if our children are to grow to be good leaders. As children misuse their power and control, unwise parents show frustration, anger, and often plead. Tama. Wise parents allow natural and impose consequences to do the teaching, and they are empathetic. Alright. Tinood. That's true. So, just remember mga sisi, um, I would say it's okay if you are hurting. I would say it's okay if you are frustrated. And it's okay if you are tired. Sino bang hindi, sino bang hindi na tawag dito? Sino bang hindi nagagalit dito? Sino bang hindi nag tawag dito? Hindi nag yung tawag sa tired, ano yun? Napapagod yun. Sino bang hindi napapagod dito, di ba? It's okay. If this happens to you, then you can walk away. We are allowed to walk away. But doesn't mean that you walk away because you want to abandon your family or your kids. You you can walk away and relax. You can walk away and take a deep breath and you know, reset your mind, refresh your buttons or refresh your settings to become the best version of yourself. Hindi kasi pwede yung mga sisi na kung kailan tayo punong-puno, sabog na sabog, sabog na talaga, doon lang tayo gagawa ng, yung gusto natin gawin. If we are mad, we can talk and walk away from it. We can talk to the people, our children, and then we can walk away from it. Walk away for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And once you're done, then you can come back and then talk to your kids again, or your family member. Sabi dito, we as parents need to learn how to control and handle our um learning how to handle power and control. So power and control natin, mga sisi. Because there we have power, to control. Some parents are very controlling about their kids. Like really, really, they're very controlling. They're grabe talaga. Yung hindi pinapalabas, hindi pinapalaro, hindi pinapa-explore. Don't touch that because it's dirty. Don't do this because, masasaktan ka. Don't do this. No. We need to provide them an environment where they can learn to. It's not a harsh environment. We're not trying to, expose them to danger, but at least we help them exposed to something that they can learn about. They can learn something from it. So sabi dito na misuse of our power as parents, misuse of our power, masasaktan din yung natin yung mga anak natin. Kasi kinokontrol natin siya yung mga anak natin. Misuse nga, di ba? Misuse of our power to control. So dapat na hinay-hinay lang din tayo pag tayo ay magulang na. Make sure na mahalin natin sila. Make sure na easy lang din yung the way how we handle our kids, sa mga ugali nila. Because I always believe na yung mga bata, mga sisi, yung mga bata kasi, mga sisi, iba-iba yung ugali nila. I'm pretty sure that our children has different character and different attitude. And if we don't get that, huwag ka na lang mag-anak. Kasi mahirap Mahirap pag may anak Nakakabaliw, mga sis. Nakakabaliw. So, make sure that you know how to handle your kids. At saka pag hindi na talaga kaya, talk to your husband. Your husband can help you. Can help you is the burden. At saka, at least ma-release mo. Yung isa lang talaga na ayaw ko bilang isang magulang, lalong-lalo na dahil nasa malayo ako. Malayo po ako sa aking pamilya. Nasa Estados Unidos po ako. Yung ayaw ko lang talaga is darating yung panahon na magiging baliw ako. Ayaw ko pong mabaliw. I don't wanna get crazy over things which I can't control. But then again, we also need to make sure that mga sisi, even if yung bahay po natin walang linis, even if yung bahay natin, yes?
I can't find the bottle.
Oh, it's okay. I'm almost done, Han. So, even if yung bahay po natin ay hindi malinis, or even if yung may mga bagay na hindi pa natapos, may mga labahin na dapat gawin, or may mga friends or may mga events tayo na na-miss, it's okay. It's okay. It's part of our maturity. It's part of being who we are as a parents. Sometimes it's always good to have your own time. You have your time for yourself, but we need to accept that our life as a parents, may mga things talaga na hindi gustuhin man nating mangyari, pero may mga things talaga na hindi na natin kayang, hindi sa kaya, ano bang word na yun? May mga things talaga na kailangan nating go. Yun. Like going to our friends for a nightlife. May mga ganun na mga 'di ba, events sa buhay natin na ilit ko na natin. 'Di ba? But then again, as for my experience, I find happiness with my kids, although sometimes I'm really stressed. But then I find happiness raising my kids because who else who else is the perfect person who can raise my kids aside from me? Because I'm their mother and I want them to become the best version of themselves. And the only way that my children can become the best version of themselves is through me and through my husband, and how we respond and help them during the situation na may challenges sila. Every day, my goal as a parent, as a mother, is to become a friend to my children. Kasi if I can't be a friend to my kids, if I can't be good with my words to my kids, ano pang saysay? I mean, magtrabaho na lang ako. Because I can't be friends with my kids. I can't be friends with my kids. I can't, help them with what they need. So if I can't be friends with my kids and help them with what they need, mag-work na lang ako. There's no purpose. Bakit nasa bahay pa ako, di ba? So since nasa bahay ako, and my husband works every day to provide for our needs, then I wanted to become the best by making friends with my kids all the time. Doesn't mean that I need to be perfect, but at least every day I'm trying my best to become friends with my kids. Friends meaning to say that we can also we can fight, but then again I make sure that by the end of the day I am a friend to my kid. Because when I know that I'm a friend to my kid, meaning to say that my kids can trust me. Meaning to say that my kids can tell me what they feel, how they feel, and they can learn to tell me that this is what they're feeling. Diba? Alright, so thank you so much everybody. Naara ko ka mang halay. Oy, Inday Guapa, I'm pretty sure that you are here and thank you so much for supporting me. I will end my live stream already. Inday Guapa, McQuincy, and Tala, what is? Tala Champoy. Don't worry, we'll be there in your bahay. Thank you so much for coming into my live stream. And next time, pa-relax lang tayo. Hindi naman tayo. I'm a person that likes to do things, but I'm not really trying to force myself to do everything, di ba? So, to do everything na hindi naman kaya sa powers. Relax lang tayo, darating din tayo dyan. Well, anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for coming, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Alright, thank you po. Sa next LS ko naman. Bye-bye!